Okay, guys, so look, this is the centerpiece. So now I got the centerpiece, and then now the sides. So these is the side panels. So yeah, I hope you guys are having an awesome day. I'm having a pretty good day. Pretty good day. Pretty good day. Pretty good day. I have to see so I can put it on here right. I didn't put it on here wrong. So I gotta pay attention and put it on the right way. So, okay, this is this side. Yeah, you gotta definitely put it on right. And give yourself some wiggle room when you do it. Don't be afraid to cut your pieces bigger. And you can always later take them in. You know, it's okay when your fabric is too big. But when it's too little, that's why I have to do eyelets in the back. So this one, because this fabric, that's honestly, guys, I really don't like making dresses or clothes for people that's non-spandex, because when you get it home, it just sometimes that fit is never a good fit, and then when you get it, it's like a lot of back and forth. That's why I honestly like to make stuff. When I make stuff for people, I like to use spandex. But right now, guys, I'm taking a little break. I like to make this and show y'all kind of what I'm working on, but I want to take some time where, you know, just to unwind and just, you know, give that space to, you know, because I've been doing a lot. So I finally now just want to take some time off of me where I'm not servicing anything. I don't have to be working on any projects. So, yeah. So I hope you guys are having an awesome weekend. I'm having a pretty good weekend. My granddaughter's actually here. The baby girl. The one y'all always kind of see me with. I don't put her in the videos a lot, but she's here. The little one. The little one is here. So she liked to see her nana. To be honest, that's the only one that willingly will come over here. She's 5. The rest of my grandkids don't live here. And the one, you know, with the situation, but the rest of them don't live here, and the other ones live like kind of far away, and so I don't get to see them. So they live far away. But she come and she volunteered. I want to see my Nana. So I'm like, I want to see you too, baby. So yeah, I'm putting the side seams in. Okay, guys. I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Toodles. Okay, guys. So I'm getting to the fun part of shaping it to get all of the body shape. So this mannequin has my chest and waist. But when it get down to the hips, it's about 5 inches smaller than me. So I have to make way for that. You know, I have to make way to make sure that I get that 5 inches. So that's what I was telling you guys, when you're working with this kind of fabric that has no spandex, give yourself more wiggle room to work with, because if you cut it precise, it'll be like harsh getting it. So these points that y'all see that I have, these is the points on where I will put these ruffles at. So it'll tell me where, leave space for on each side the armholes. So when I get here, let me know where the armholes is located at this side seam, so I can line it up. And then once it go into the back, like where it's gonna stop on each side, so then it'll have that opening in the back. And then I put the other things in. So then I also mark a center point with this, so I would know exactly where to put it. So if you see, I will find that center point. I still gotta, I'm still doing the taking it in and things like that. So I'm not going to connect this yet. This won't get connected until I get everything done. I'm just kind of showing y'all how, like, it's coming together. So once I get the dress shaped to my exact measurements, this pen is done. Once I get the shaping, so that's what I'm doing now, trying to make sure I got my darts in the right place and everything I need to do. So when you get like this, guys, you leave an opening so that your arm can go through here. So you leave that. That's why I got this to show me on the pattern, so that once I start sewing, I'll know exactly where that opening is going to be. And I'm going to do the same, come around. And I do have that horse, I think it's called horse hay or horse hair, but it's for stiffening clothes. Yeah, it's from stiffening clothes. But then, yeah, you just keep pinning around, and again, you'll get to this point and you'll see the opening again, and you know not to sew right there. So that's why I marked the pattern with chalk, and then you'll get to where it needs to be, and you even it out on each side, and then you will know exactly where everything needs to be. So definitely line your stuff up. Line your stuff up. And now what I'm doing is just reassuring the fit, so I can have all of those, you know, because sometimes when you do it, you have a lot of space, and, you know, we be wanting our clothes to fit like a glove. So honestly, to be 100% honest, I love working with spandex fabric because it's not this much work. So that's why when I make stuff, like, I always like to find stuff in a spandex fabric, because if I find it in the spandex fabric, the chances of it getting to my customer and being off, if I got them measurements, because the spandex is going to expand. So with this fabric, you know, I've done stuff for people, and we kind of had to send it back and forth, and, you know, they send, you know, mark on it and say here, there, and, you know, a lot of times it'll wind up working out. But I do that with customers that work with me, just knowing like, hey, we don't want to take a real expensive fabric, and we're trying to get this to work. And then if there's an error or you mess up, and especially with expensive fabric, somebody gonna be pissed. So I really honestly like doing spandex fabric. But this is how the dress is. That's how you would totally put it together. And then, like I said, this is nothing but a long rectangle piece. I made it as long as possible. Then at the bottom, I took elastic to make it draw up like that. And then at the top, to get it to go around my shoulders, I took measurements, and then I just ruffle it, going around, going around, going around. And as I was sewing this, I inserted the horse hay in there so that I can get this puffiness. Because remember, I was saying the white dress, I wanted it to look more like clouds. And I wanted the white dress to look like that. So that's what I kind of wanted this one to be more. And I'm like, you know what? How about I put the horse hay in there? You know, because they was using like a lot of interfacing, and I didn't have any interfacing. So I just found some fabric in the garage that I had, because I buy a lot of fabric sometime and don't know what I'm going to do with it. I just store it in the garage. I got fabric. So I went outside and I was able to pull this out, and I was able to put this together. So this is how this is going to be together. Now I just have to, you know, make sure that it's going to fit like a glove, and fold this off, close the back up, finish the seams, and then I will put this on before I put the eyelets in the back. That will go on. It will be attached, because I attach that before I do the eyelets. And the last thing will be doing the eyelets. I might have to look for little pieces of interfacing or get interfacing, because when you be doing those eyelets, this fabric is very thin, and a lot of times them eyelets come right through. I was having the same problem with that dress, so I double it and went through so I can have more of a structure. And sometimes, guys, those eyelets do come out. So, you know, you'll look and you'll be like, wow, you did all that work, and the eyelet will pop out and you'll have to redo it. So I hope that this helps you guys. You guys have an awesome Sunday. But I'm overall loving the dress. And these is harder to put on with the lace up in the back. So when I put them on, they be partially. They're not going to fit like this, because I'm not getting the whole back. And a lot of times when I do my videos, I'm 99% by myself. My granddaughter's here, but I like to record alone and do my stuff where I can think. So I hope you guys are having an awesome Sunday. But this is how this beautiful ruffle dress is coming along. So there's a lot of channels that can walk you 100% through if you guys are not understanding me. So you do your measurements for your tube dress and put it all together. Give yourself more wiggle room when you're working with fabric that has no spandex. But if you can, they do have formal wear fabric, and they do have it in spandex. So if you want to work less, like not be so hard, or you make a mistake and and you gotta, you know, add more to it, just go with some spandex fabric and make this. You guys have an awesome Sundays. Bye.